What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and today I'm coming at you with some Legend of Grimrock gameplay. So let's do this. I'm gonna create a new game. I've actually only done one run of this, and this game is honestly pretty awesome. It's very reminiscent of old school dungeon crawling kind of things that you'd find on the DOS machine, like way back in the day. But there's basically, you'll see whenever we get into the game if you know what these kind of games are and why I say it's very similar. But you have a couple options whenever you're creating a new game. You can do difficulty. We're gonna do normal, although I died pretty early on normal last time, but that's what I'm gonna go with. You can also go in old school, which is pretty awesome because there is a map in this game that you can actually look at the map and where you are. But if you do that one, it's pretty interesting because you actually have no map, so you have to kind of use back on the DOS machine games, you would use like grid paper and pencils. This time around, we're going to create our characters. So let's create our characters. You have 4 people, and they stand in like a 2x2 formation, so they always take up 1 square of the game. And for this reason, you basically move 1 square at a time. Although the game looks like it's just open, there's like square-based combat and everything. So we're gonna make some characters. We're gonna name this guy Bull. He's gonna be our front dude. The 2 people that are in the front of the gang are your melee fighters, and then the 2 people behind are the support like people like mages and maybe someone with a bow or something. Also, you could possibly have like fighters in the back line too that you just switch to the front. In cases of you want the other people to heal. So we're gonna do get some vitality, get some strength on this guy, and also since he's a Minotaur, he's got really bad accuracy, so we're gonna give him some of that, so it won't be missing every single time. We'll give him probably just like athletics. Well, we'll give him armors maybe as well. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with armors. Although he only gets 1 skill point because he is a Minotaur. He's definitely a little bit he gets a lot of these points over here, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't really know too much about the game so far. We'll go with healthy, because that gives me more vitality. And if I can find the one thing that gives me more skills, okay. With skilled, it gives you 3 additional skill points, which is pretty good, because I can give myself some more armor. So there we go, we got Boom. We got new prisoner. We'll call this guy Tyrion. Tyrion? Did I spell that right? Hold up, guys. I'm checking the book right next to me to make sure it's right. It is Oh, that's not it. Okay. What? Oh, okay. I can't find it. Anyway, we'll go with actually, looking at this, it's definitely YR. Tyrion, like that. Yeah, that's Tyrion. Alright. Tyrion Lannister. I've been reading some Game of Thrones lately, and it's pretty awesome, so gotta name that guy after that. We're going to put this guy in the front. I guess we'll make him a human and just make him kind of powerful here. Some dexterity, some vitality. And since humans actually have a lot of skill points, we can go ahead and we'll probably go with swords maybe, or athletics maybe. Athletics seem a little bit more versatile in that account, because I don't know. Yeah, we'll actually go with athletics, and then we'll go with not strong mind. We'll go with skilled. So we can have even more athletics. Boom. 7. Huh. Okay. Fist fighter. We could go evasive, probably. Alright, and then we'll move on to the next guy. Alright, to speed this up, I made my other characters. We got Boom, the Minotaur. We got Tyrion, the human fighter. We got Shinon Sorta, who I think that's how you spell his name. It's either Sinon or Shinon, but it's from Fire Emblem. He was an archer, and this guy's going to be an archer. Who's also a lizard man, that's why I call him sorta. And we got half Gandalf, who's going to be a wizard / mage, but he's also this weird insectoid thing that I don't know what that is, so we'll go with it. Alright, start game. Unspent ability points. That's not true, can it be? Who's it? Oh, this guy's got 2 more points. Okay, we'll put him in the strength. Actually, we'll put him into strength and dexterity. No, I guess we can't. Okay, there we go. Start game. Maybe take a little bit longer. Basically, the story of this is that you are prisoners and you're dropped off at the rock, which is like the very top of a huge mountain. and you're basically promised that if you go to the bottom, everything you've done is forgiven. So apparently in this world, you can be as violent as possible, commit as many crimes as you want, but as long as you go to this prison and then escape, you're good to go. So as you can see, it's very like square based. How you can use Q and E to turn around and whatnot. Move around. You can't jump, can you? Well, you really can't jump because the ceiling's like right there. But it's definitely a really interesting game. It's got lots of puzzles, different things. I mean, yeah, there's not much around here, so I didn't think there would be anything, but we will continue on, I guess. My sense of direction is kind of bad in these games, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take this torch. I actually don't know how this works, but your torches eventually die out. I do not know if they die while in the inventory, but I'm going to put it in the inventory just to have it there. You can click on things to interact with them in the environment. Pretty cool stuff. You can also use the right mouse button to kind of move around and look around, rather than just like, you know, turn really quick. Although Q and E is what you're usually going to be using. So it's the same thing as last run. So it's not like randomly generated from what I can tell, at least. For some reason I thought it was, but that's alright. Okay, so we got the cudgel, which is a weapon. It's not all that bad, although it is accuracy -5, which is not fun. But we'll deal with that whenever we get around to combat. There's a... yeah, okay. That's right there. Gonna move that and continue our merry way. Thankfully, we haven't actually done anything crazy yet and fought. From what I've seen, there's not tons of combat in this game. Although, I died because of combat. I got like stuck between two snails and they just murdered me. And these aren't your ordinary snails. I'll tell you what, these things are big. We'll see whenever we get there. I'm gonna pick up this rock. It's not bad to have them on like someone from your back line, because these guys, like, if you melee attack with them, they always miss because they're in the back. So it's kind of nice to have something to throw or something on these people. Alright, we need the key, so we're gonna have to go back on this one because I forgot to get the key. It should be right back here. Yep. Right here? Yeah, there we go. So that key was easy to get. Some of the keys are hidden places, or sometimes there's, you know, well, you'll see in a second here, actually, how cool some of these keys are and how hidden they are. So whenever you find them, you just interact with them. Well, you don't throw the key at the door, you put it in the lock. Okay, I'm going to continue on here. And there's also things on the wall sometimes, words like this, and it says loose rock. Now, to the normal eye, you'd be like going over here, you'd be like, where was that? I need a key, but there's no key. Well, it's actually kind of, not really a puzzle in this one, more like a mystery. Now, you look for a loose rock, it's right here. Boom, okay. I figured that out after, like, I literally looked for, like, 15 minutes trying to find a loose rock, and that was it. So, yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go around here, and then put the key in the hole. Move on. I think the first battle is up here soon, although, don't know how well it's gonna go. Yeah, there's the snail, and then this way you can go for that. But I'm gonna throw a rock at this thing, do some damage before we actually engage, and now we fight it. So this is how basically combat plays out. It's similar to like a turn-based style, but it's not turn-based. It's just kind of like you sit here and do this. I did notice after a while though that you can kind of like step back and wait for your things to recharge rather than letting them just sit there and attack you. If you're able to step back, it's actually a pretty decent idea because, like, these things attack you, and if you step back, you can, like, you know, recover your weapons or whatever faster. It seems like it takes a while, basically, for your character to be like, hey, well, I'm ready to hit with a club again. Man, that did 40 damage somehow. Don't ask me how that happened, but it did. So we're in here, and like this is kind of a decent idea of what you would find from games like this. Although games in general are kind of like this, where you're given an extra challenge. Like you killed the snail, but did you really have to? No, but you got pants, you got a dagger, you got some good things from it. So I'm going to give my leather pants to Tyrion over here, and we'll go on with the game. There is actually a place up here where there's a bunch of mushroom people who try to kill you. Yes, mushroom people. Or mushroom kind of people. I don't really know what they are. But I think, since the game's not really combat focused, and I really don't have that many means for combat anyway. I think maybe what the game wanted me to do was actually just like run past them. Because like after I fought like 2 of them and most of my people in my party were dead, I finally figured out that you didn't actually have to kill them, you could just run past them. Although since this game is square based, a really odd thing that you'll notice is that it's really hard to like fight. Whatchamacallit? It's really hard to escape because there's squares all around you, and if a monster's to your right and a monster's to your left right here, you wouldn't be able to escape. You just kind of have to sit there and get murdered, which is what happened to me whenever I only had 1 person left in my party and I tried to run through the dungeon. You can't really skirt around them. You have to just beat them straight up. There we go. I'm definitely doing better this time than last time. But I don't think that's like just from experience. I think it's just because I'm getting a little bit more lucky with the way that things are turning out. I haven't seen any of my people last game do a critical attack, and my people are hitting criticals left and right. Call them Yasuo or something. Okay, so we got a stick of something. We got another rock, not bad. Sometimes you need rocks to finish puzzles anyway, so that works out. We'll give sandals to Tyrion, I guess. And what is this? This is loincloth. Well, what does it do? It gives attack power, willpower. Oh, we'll give that to our mage. Why not? To half Gandalf or whatever his name is. Okay, there we go, and let's go. I'm gonna turn around. Oh, well, square-based movement system. Sometimes you just go the complete wrong way you wanted to. We need a key for that, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. We just go right in here. But before we do that, I'm gonna go and take a little bit of a detour over here. And we got, what do we got here? We got some bread, another rock. Why not? The rock is here actually for the next puzzle, which I've done. You just have to throw a rock over there. That's a pressure plate, so go over here, take the key, and leave. The thing on the wall over there even gives you the clue to it. It's not just, the game usually gives you some sort of clue. Like, for instance, I go over here, I'm like, oh, well, it looks kind of like you have to fill in his mouth, eyes, but if you read this, it's just heal my sight, so you just need 2 eyes. It's pretty easy to do that. You just kind of come over here. This is where the mushrooms are, I think, so I'm just going to try to do a quick run through here, because last time it did not go well for me whenever I didn't run through. Oh, I'm stuck, okay. Well, I guess we have to fight these mushroom things. Wasn't aware we had to. At least we had to fight the first one, but then they just start lining up. So this is what happened last time. That's how I lost last time. Because they lined up, and then they trapped me in a corner, and I didn't have any option other than just to fight these things. And eventually all the people in my party just died, because they hit a lot. And they're really accurate, too, with them. Like, they literally hit you pretty much every single time, and they hit a lot. Okay, please, die. They've also got a lot of health, which is a bummer to say the least. Okay, got one of them. I have to fight another one, I guess. Throw some rocks. Do the best you can here. I think maybe I'll swap out this Minotaur to the left, but I don't think that matters. He's probably going to take... Yep, he's dead. I was going to say he's going to take one more hit and he's going to die. But, I don't know. Oh, and both my people are dead. Okay, send my other 2 people to the front. That's the only option right now. Give my cudgel to the mage, because right now he's just like... whenever you're playing a mage, I guess whenever you right-click, they just like want to do spells, but like I don't have any spells. I guess we'll give my dagger to this guy. Oh, this is going great. Okay, here we go. Gonna stab them. This thing's got so much health. There's actually not a health bar in this game with enemies, which I found a little bit odd. But I mean, I guess you have to deal with it. There we go. Okay, we got him. Now we're actually going to just get past these guys because I don't feel like fighting them. Although it is square-based combat, so it's a little bit harder than just saying I'm going to skip them. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to try to click that and run over. Nope, he cut me off. Square-based combat though. I'm going to move that way. I'm going to move that way. Now I'm trapped. So what I need to happen is I need to lure one. Oh, no, I'm trapped. Okay. This is an unfortunate turn of events, guys. This heals, I think. Use it. Use it. No. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to heal. These guys are just killing me. And that's game over. Oh, okay. Okay. I see how it's going. I see how it is. That was a short game, I guess. Anyway. You keep doing that until you win. I don't know. I mean, I have personally never gotten very far, but eventually you will. And it seems like a pretty cool game, so I think it was on sale on the Steam sale yesterday, so I don't think you can pick it up. But it is a cool game, and I assume it might be on sale another day throughout the Steam sale. So if you like games like this, go ahead and pick it up. It's pretty awesome. And until next time, see you guys later.